JaVonté's library was actually supposed to be about music. So once upon a time, I worked with a really dope artist. He was introduced to me as K-Dot, but many of you know him as Kendrick Lamar. I met him through Ab-Soul. Ab-Soul and I were working at a studio called Street Beat alongside a Lori Joe. I call her Lori, so I'm gonna call her Lori. Lori and I were working, you know, trying to get placements as a writing team. We had formed a writing team called the Pinheads, and we were trying to mold ourselves after the Clutch, which was a really popular, really talented collective of writers and producers who had worked with literally everybody. We weren't really focused on being artists at the time. We were just wanting to get placements for artists. So one day Ab-Soul hit me up. He was like, yo, I'm working with this guy. He needs a male vocalist for some records. Can you come through? I recorded a bunch of songs with K-Dot. One of the songs that we recorded is called She Needs Me, which ended up being a single and one of the biggest songs on that project.
She Needs Me video. Just knocked out my nigga JaVonté's spot, you know what I mean? Put the camera on this dude right here. He's on every video. We're gonna continue too. So all the blogs be like, man, what, they got a group? Maybe, fool.
If you decide to watch the She Needs Me video, I was going through some things with my skin. And the comments definitely pointed that out. Shout out to y'all. I'll never read those comments again. I was also growing locks, so my hair was about this long. It was just a disaster. It was a hot mess. He was doing a name change from K-Dot to Kendrick Lamar, so this was his first project as Kendrick Lamar. And so it was really dope to me to be able to work with the artist directly from the ground up, you know, helping him to create a new sound. We recorded some really dope records for that project, and we went on to record some more music, but here are the songs from that project.
She needs me.
So at this point, Kendrick and I are locked in. We've recorded a new song. It's on YouTube somewhere. I'm not sure if it'll ever see the official light of day, but you can hear like the snippet or the very lo-fi version of it. It's a song called Temptation, and it features J. Cole.
She Needs Me hook too, that's the door right there. She needs me.
So by this point in Kendrick's career, She Needs Me is becoming a really big song, and he decides to make it a remix with Dom Kennedy and Murs for a new project called Overly Dedicated.
Dom Kennedy.
And along with She Needs Me remix, we also recorded a song called Opposites Attract. So Kendrick is texting me every now and then to come to the studio. We have a working relationship at this point. Lori Joe and I are going back and forth to the studio, recording a lot of music for him for a new project, which has live instrumentation, of course, vocals and harmonies, and it's very musical. And it's a new sound we're helping him to create for a project called Section 80. During those sessions, Kendrick is very chill. He allowed us to have autonomy over what we wanted to sing and how we wanted to sing it. He allowed us to just do our thing and come up with melodies and harmonies. Of course, he had melodies for hooks, but he allowed us to sing it from a singer's point of view. Just be free to do what we heard. So here are some of the songs that we created for Section 80.
Water, then I order someone to bring him Vica. Didn't hope to take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 80. To be continued, 11.
Section 80 was a really important album for Kendrick because it garnered the attention of his peers like The Game and Dr. Dre Snoop even passed the torch to him, which was a really important moment for him.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna mean this. Nigga, you got the torch, nigga. You better run with it. You better run with it, nigga, because it's yours.
It was also a really big album for him because it established his sound that we all know and love from Kendrick. The very musical, soulful sound that we know. There's a Mary J. Blige to a Method Man. There's a Faith Evans to a Biggie Smalls. There's a Pinheads to a Kendrick. I'm just really glad that we were able to help him establish that sound, and I'm grateful that he allowed us to do that with him. So these are the rest of the songs from Section 80.
Going stupid, you can't resist his high power. Throw your hands up for high power.
Stay tuned for more stories from JaVonté's library.